Hey folks, Keith with 93 Lumber coming back at you with another beer. This is Oddbird, as you can tell from the giant Oddbird thingy on the front. This is their Thicket. It is a best bidder. There's no, that's weird. I don't know if it rubbed off or there's no ABV or date on this, but I do know that they do dates by month. It was crowlered last month, and it might be about a month old. I don't know. Yeah, probably. It's already mid-November because fucking time isn't real. I think I say that in every video I do now. And I believe the alcohol by volume is like 4.3% on this one. I was planning on drinking it earlier, but I had to go to Indiana this past week, and I did not get a chance to drink it before then, so. I had to work yesterday, and on the way back, I came back from Indiana Friday night, which was today is Sunday, and yesterday I had to get up. I got home at like midnight, and then I had to get up at 8 o'clock. No, sorry. I had to get up at 7 o'clock so I could work yesterday. And whatever. Put that there. And it's been a long fucking week. And I feel like I'm dying. Anyway. So I was saying, I stopped at Conclave yesterday, and I was talking to the guy there, and I forget his name, which is ironic for the story. I finally found, because I've talked to the guy at Oddbird a bunch of times, pretty much every time I've gone there, and his name is Adam. And I did not know that. I don't know if I got his name like one of the first times I talked to him and I just forgot it, or if I just never got his name. So I was talking to the guy at Conclave and I found out his name. So now I know his name because every time I do an Oddbird review, I'd say that I don't know his name. And I told you all that because Adam told me, or was talking to me, when I picked these up, I believe. I can't remember if it was when I picked, because I went to Oddbird like 2 weekends in a row, and I can't remember if I picked all of these up one time or if I picked more up the following weekend. But he was telling me that specifically this one, he was mentioning that the way they conditioned it in the crowler, it was as close, they were trying to get it as close to like cask conditioned as possible. And so all of that that's what I wanted to say. That was up to the top, which is 2.5 fingers almost. That's about a finger, a little over. And that is like, that's a chunky head. There's some pretty big bubbles in there. And it was kind of like, there was like some webbing in it. Like there were like big pockets in there. But yeah, it's slightly off-white, I believe. And yeah, that is... It's a little more yellow than straw, I would say. Unless it's a yellow straw. But there is like a goldenness to it as well. Yeah, so let's see what it smells like. Smells like malty goodness. This actually kind of smells like a lager. I don't believe a best bitter is a lager. There's like a little bit of like a sulfuriness. Or a minerality thing. Yeah, and then there's just like a soft maltiness that's like, the way it comes across is kind of straw hay, but there's a little bit of like a, like it's like it wants to be more than that. Yeah, smells good. Let's see what it tastes like. Cheers. Oh, I should say I did have this when I went and drank all the cask beers there, when they did the cask thing. So yeah, cheers. There's a very nice bitterness to it. I remember this. I remember this now. I remember having this. I mean, it's been in the growler for a month and it still tastes as good as I remember it. Might be slightly more bitter. I don't know. But yeah, bitter. That there's like almost like an kind of like orange marmalade thing to it, but it's not very citrusy. It's like weird. I don't know. Like, that's the best way I know how to describe that. Yeah, there's like a, it's like if you made marmalade with like, I don't know what they make marmalade with, so I don't know what to say, how to make marmalade with or without or something. Yeah, there's a nice touch of sweetness that comes in after the initial bitterness. I really like this beer. Oddbird. Oddbird is good stuff. And I should say the reason I stopped at Conclave was because they did a collab with Oddbird and they released it. I don't know if they released it Saturday or Friday. They released it within the last few days. Maybe they released it earlier in the week for when they opened on Wednesday. I think they opened. They're closed Mondays, Tuesdays. But they did an English style barley wine. So looking forward to that, because also I have not been able to drink that yet because yesterday was a nightmare getting home from work. So yeah. So yeah, thanks for hanging out. I hope you are doing well, taking care of yourselves, taking care of each other. You can like this video if you like, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. You can follow me on Instagram at 93lumber. That's spelled out 93lumber. And we will see you in the next one. Cheers.